everybody, this is Mitch Hyder. I'm the account manager for M&E in North Florida, and I got an opportunity to get the new 2014 ProMaster from the Las Vegas Hilti annual meeting, and this is my second video where I get an opportunity to give you some ideas on how to demo ready your van. You'll come around here, we'll take a look at it. This van is a lot larger than the Transit, and it provides a whole lot more clout when you pull up onto the job site. People like it, they see it, they want to come out and see what you got in it. Once the folks see it, they come out. If we can get these back doors open, it becomes like kids in a candy store. My goal is to try to get the customer to get up inside of the van. So what I did was I installed a really nice big heavy step. Our customers are a little bit large, so it's important that we get them in there safely. The other thing is this van is 65 inches. Now the vans that are going to be coming are 56 inches, so they're going to be a little bit shorter. You may not be able to walk in as easily, but this gives you kind of an idea of a potential layout of how you could do your van. Let's step up here inside. I built the van, or tried to design it, into stations. And I built those stations around our PLS boxes. So for the M&E account manager, the first PLS box is tools. So what I did is I took a lot of Hilti strut, and you can see down here, I used Hilti brackets and push buttons and mounted it into the bed, and then I used a composite material that I got from the hardware store with some hanging brackets to hang the tools. One thing it does that's really cool, if you come back here, you can see that I can actually do a push button demo with the customer just sitting here talking. Along with cordless and being able to show the tools, I wanted to be able to show the bigger TE tools as well, and so I couldn't hang them because of their weight, but luckily Hilti designed this chuck piece to show the ATC function, and so I mounted it into the body of the van, and it allows me to both do the ATC demo as well as mount this here, so when I'm riding down the road I've got it here for display. Along with those PLS boxes, since we're inside, sometimes I do have to do some light repairs. We all kind of got to do it. And we need a place to stash some of our demo bits and things. So if you'll turn over here, what I did was I actually made a little workbench for the inside of the van. And just using some wood, took a shelf out, put some metal pegboard powder coated in the back, some peg hooks, and it allows me to hang some bits and chisels and accessories that I can demo with to the customer. My other two PLS boxes, PLS Box 2, which is fire stop, and PLS 3, which is mechanical anchors, I was able to show on the back of the van. So let's go check those out. Talk about box number 3, which is mechanical anchors. I used the same kind of pegboard, powder coated, and I was actually able to put on just about every mechanical anchor that Hilti sells. And it gives me an option to explore that with the customer and talk about those different product lines with them. GX is really big for the electrician, so I wanted to make sure and put all the accessories that I could for GX, as well as a little bit more information and showing the tool off, and then I can go and actually grab it from the inside. And finally, HDI plus anchors are really big, so we want to make sure that we have these available to demo to the customer. I've put in a nice chalkboard as well. It's kind of something that I do in a hobby, and I've made it up from May specials. Since fleet is such a huge part of our process right now, my focus has been primarily on packages for cordless in Hilti fleet. Let's talk a little bit about fire stop and install. I wanted to be able to show as much of the fire stop products as I could. So using strut mounted to the back of the door and actually another piece of this metal pegboard powder coated black, I was able to show all the different devices. I could mount a collar, I can show this, a DID device directly to the customer. I've got block, inserts, CP653, and even a full-on mock-up of what a CP680 would look like with HCI cast-in anchors as well. I did want to show off the dispensers in FS1 so I could have that discussion. And then I took it all the way up and I built kind of a false ceiling, which allowed me to show off a lot of the install products. From the speed clevis with the insulation shield, to the split nut, saddle nuts, rod strut, clamps, all the different accessories. All the PLS boxes are shown here. The next thing we need to do is do the WOW demo. So let's go over to the side that we do that with. If you got to see my earlier video with the Transit Connect, I had a tray and I just moved it over to this van, and it allows me to carry a nice big hunk of concrete as well as different types of demo materials, rod, pipe, strut, all the different things. And I've installed a vise, and I've found that that vise made a big difference for me. If I put strut in there, I can cut that with an SCM, and that really sells that product. It's a great demo. I've built a small shelf here out of metal. I powder coated it black, and it allows for a nice display of all the different tools that we're working with while we demo. We've got all our PLS products represented here. We've got a nice demo kit and the way to demo safely. And finally, the neat thing is, let's show them a little bit of video. Hilti is fantastic for all the different YouTube videos that we have. So that's what I installed in this. If you saw my previous Transit, it was in the back. This one I've been able to mount in the side. Let's check it out. Of power to two 6x9 speakers boxed in above that 19-inch monitor allows us to really showcase that Hilti video. Thanks everybody, I had a great time with you today. Talk to you soon.